Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a WFSO report. I know I was supposed to do it pre-recorded, but phone's dead, and maybe I still can. So just give me a moment here. So I'm gonna be doing this while it's no live or whatnot. So let's get this fixed. So just give me a moment here. Yeah, 'cause they never said I couldn't do it on Okay. So pardon me, this is gonna be like a no video. We're gonna do it live. So y'all probably already know what's gonna be the topic is about. We're gonna talk about tonight's WWE SummerSlam pay-per-view. So it's some people they have their opinions on about it, and most people are like interested in seeing what's going to happen and see if there's going to be returns, because it seems like always on SummerSlam pay-per-view there's always a return or like something sometimes with the special guest referee like they doing with the CM Punk and Drew McIntyre thing. So we'll talk about that match in a bit. Let me just put this in. Sorry, y'all. I just didn't think about this, but the last minute just to do it. But so this is gonna be like part of this, most likely exclusive for like YouTube. So I apologize to August 3rd, because I decided I'm gonna do it now because like tomorrow I may not have no time, and I'd rather just get it out the way since I'm gonna be busy in the morning. Let's see. Predicts on the upcoming WWE PLE. Just leave it right there. They're probably gonna ask for all that other stuff for later. So let's go to next. Let's see, will this be a little bit different with me having the sorry. Maybe I can have this back piece like a little bit higher and can do it like that. Easy enough. I hate when this happens. Brighten it up. So we're gonna go live. So once again, for people that normally will watch on, hey, what's up, everybody? I was just describing for the people that's watching the pre-recorded version of the preview show. So of course this is WFSO preview. We're gonna talk about later on today's WWE SummerSlam 2024. If y'all don't know, there's going to be actually like two PLE events for WWE this month. One is Bash at the Burn, which will be the end of August, or like August 31st. Then you got this one that'll be on later on today, which is WWE SummerSlam, which they will be in Cleveland, and about 7 matches, and this PLE event could go up to 4 hours. So that could be. So I'm still upset with the quality, not quality, but quantity of these matches. Only had 7, and you're going to be running like 4 hours. But then again, plus they're going to have a Jelly Roll concert. So, well, him performing, which is ain't going to take like a lot, like a few minutes. So I don't get that. Also, they probably had some like stints with the Miz as he's gonna be hosting SummerSlam this year. Well, you got like a lot of people from in Cleveland. If you saw earlier yesterday on SmackDown, you have Johnny Gargano from Cleveland, although they lost the tag titles to Bloodline. No, kind of sucks, and they didn't have a proper run. So hopefully, they will get to that point. They'll probably get the rematch again and probably take the titles back from them. Let's see what else. Who else is from Cleveland? Of course, you got Logan Paul from Cleveland. Of course, The Miz. And I think there was one more person that's from Cleveland. I can't even think of who it is. I don't even know, but yeah, I'm thinking somebody. Let me look at this list here. Nope, I think that's pretty much it for everybody that is from Cleveland. But I don't know. It just seems like I'm missing somebody, but I just can't think. But anyways, let's get to these matches. And first off, we got the Intercontinental Championship match, the rematch from the Money in the Bank PLE event. Sami Zayn defended his Intercontinental Championship versus Braun Breaker. Y'all probably already know the story. Braun Breaker won his rematch, so he was creating havoc, and he got his rematch. So just a lot of stuff going on. What's going on? But you already know what's going on with that. Who did I? Thanks. Yeah, I'm ready for it later on today, so that's what I'm talking about now. But who I think is going to win between Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker? I don't know. I don't know, but if they really want to like actually make Braun Breaker look good, they will give it to him, and I can see them doing that. So nothing against like Sami Zayn, but I think Braun Breaker will win and be the new Intercontinental Champion. Next off on the list, you got the United States Championship match. You got Logan Paul defending it for the third time in over 200 days against LA Knight. They've been feuding a little bit for a while now, like going back to each other's house, and plus, he tried to, what can I say, trying to, get on Logan Paul's nerves and try to, he was mentioning that, earlier on that he does want the United States title and all that. So, they just been feuding a little bit back and forth for the past couple of months, and as y'all call and saw like earlier tonight that English is like what you kind of saw is they was honoring Logan Paul like being from Cleveland and whatever, but apparently he lives in Puerto Rico. The what's that the banner went down, and yeah. Yeah, that Puerto Rico bit is just kind of funny. Kind of same thing with Joe Francis from Girls Gone Wild. Yeah, just looked like that. Hey, what's up? Um, let's see. I know I was talking a little bit of Logan Paul and LA Knight, but LA Knight talking about like what he put on the banner that just says "yeah" on there. So LA Knight went to the back and took the Prime car and took it, and you saw Logan Paul was trying to go after him for it, and it was just a funny segment. So this is long overdue for if y'all guys are in the Milwaukee area next month, since you just mentioned about Velveteen Dream, he will be in town next month at Legacy Pro Wrestling, 7507 West Oklahoma Avenue in Milwaukee. He will do like a meet and greet him, and he's gonna be day 2 for that, and Shelton Benjamin is gonna be day 1. I think it's like the 13th and 14th, I believe. I might got the days wrong, but I know it's gonna be like around that second weekend of September, the second weekend. Yeah, I do agree that I'm just shocked at that decision with the giving the titles to the Bloodline and only have Gargano and God Tommaso Ciampa only hold it for like about, they said 28 days. So that was kind of, me, in my opinion, was the stupidest thing they could ever do. So I really don't get it. Though, but my stepson plays Fortnite. I don't. Like, I understand the concept of the game, but I just cannot get into it. But anyways, like I was saying, this is long overdue, and I think it's time for somebody else to hold the United States title, LA Knight. Because someone said, I remember on the group chat, that the title needs to be more prestige, since Logan Paul had it and didn't defend it as much. But y'all got to remember, he is a part-timer and probably won't defend as much. But he did make at least a little more decent appearance than anybody else would. Like when they did with part-timers. Like look at Brock Lesnar. Is like he only appears like when he was on Raw. He only appeared very rare. Then defends on like the main pay-per-views, which I know some of y'all got like sick and tired of that. Yeah, like I'm really gonna say that. I'm not a sucker for that. So too bad. Not falling for it. Um, wanted to give somebody a shout out and want me to say it because I bet that's not even the son's name. I don't know. Some of y'all be posting on here. Y'all think some people are like really stupid and think you're just gonna type out anything just to get a laugh. So no. Anyways, I'm going for LA Knight to win this match and win the title and at least defended it more than a certain amount of times. And plus, LA Knight is long overdue for at least a title. Couldn't get the briefcase and Money in the Bank, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm going for LA Knight to win this match. Okay, now you got the WWE Women's Championship match. You got Bayley defending against Nia Jax. Nia Jax won Queen of the Ring. That was like back in May, late May. Then you got because they mentioned on there like what was like weeks before that PLE event that whoever wins like King and Queen of the Ring will get like a automatic title shot at SummerSlam. Because sometimes they kind of what they did was like they did that in the past with certain King of the Ring winners. Like they did it for, I'm trying to think who they did it for. I know the last time they did it was Brock was the person that won it, and I think I think that was the only one time that they did it. But if it was another time, y'all let me know because I wasn't sure. Yeah, Logan Paul is amazing in the ring. I agree with that. But like I know he's busy with his schedule and stuff like that. But I think if he was like more involved, like put more time in WWE, he might be one day end up, being crowned like world champion. But I don't think they're gonna make that same mistake they kind of did with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. But then again, it's a new era, so who knows what they're gonna do. Like I said, the women's match, Tiffany Stratton has, got Money in the Bank, and if y'all saw probably the new briefcase that she got from Nia Jax on SmackDown. I know the women is gonna love the briefcase, so I'm not like worried about that. But I don't think you're gonna ever see a man carry a pink briefcase saying Money in the Bank. Like, I know you guys that's watching on the pre-show won't see it, but I think I can probably show you guys that's watching live. If y'all can see that green thing right there, that's on top of the United States Championship and the Intercontinental Championship, that's the Money in the Bank briefcase that I got, that I brought. So yeah, it was kind of like the pride and joy. So if you guys on the pre-show, if y'all see this, y'all can go back and see the where I just showed them like about the briefcase. Just like check out the live part of it. I know you can't watch it now, but you can just rewatch it. You know, just promoting WFSO. So just check out our past content with Pro Wrestling Talk and also with Milwaukee Buzz Talk. So I can get that plug out the way. So check all this out on YouTube. Anyways, Nia Jax has been dominant since her return, and I only think she only had like one or two losses since her return, and that was for for the was it the WWE Women's World Championship that she. It was either that, yeah, it was that. Because I know she did face Rhea Ripley, and when she had it, so she did lose that match. And I don't know if there was another match, but I think she lost like one or two matches. But Nia Jax has been dominant ever since. So although I would love Bayley to retain it, but most likely I'm gonna go with Nia Jax to win the title. So Nia Jax will be the new women's championship, and don't be surprised if Tiffany Stratton will try to cash it in on her that day. As something out of it will come with it, and have like though I don't think they're gonna. You know what? I don't even think they're gonna do that because I think they're gonna keep her on Nia Jax for a while. Then Tiffany Stratton just waiting on when the time is right. So and plus probably them two is gonna feud. So that'll be interesting. The Women's World Championship, Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. This has been going on. This is what people would like long time storytelling. You got Liv Morgan that was was injured, that Rhea Ripley injured her, and she been out. Then came back. Going on her revenge tour against Rhea Ripley, and I think it was weird. Like I forgot where they was at last one. I think when they was in Canada, whatever. Like they actually like boo her for injuring Rhea Ripley, and like that's like a good storyline. But like some fans just sometimes just don't even make any sense. So just put it that way. Anyways, Rhea Ripley made her return at last month's Money in the Bank PLE event. She made her return, and she never lost the title, so she gets her match against Liv Morgan, and Liv Morgan was, I don't know, she's playing mind games. I thought she was playing mind games against Dominique and saying that she liked him and all that stuff. But what if Dominique Mysterio is really gonna dump Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam? That will be a good storytelling, but I don't know if they actually will pull that. But if they do, I'm gonna go with I could be wrong about this one, but I think I'm gonna go with Liv Morgan to retain the women's title, so she can completely like get her revenge. Well, maybe Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley will have like a rematch at Bash at the Berlin or something like that. That can happen. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre was a special guest referee Seth freaking Rollins. This story been carried out ever since CM Punk's return at last November's Survivor Series. Then Royal Rumble, CM Punk got hurt thanks to Drew McIntyre. Then you got CM Punk costing Drew McIntyre the world title, which he only held it for like 5 minutes and lost it. And why Seth Rollins is kind of in the middle of it. Seth Rollins doesn't like CM Punk, and he doesn't like Drew McIntyre for also, he lost to Drew at WrestleMania. So he lost his title, and Drew had it. And you already know the other scenario at that one, which we'll talk about in a little bit, which is Damian Priest ended up cashing in and beat Drew for the world title. But yeah, so The story is actually, is really interesting. So it could be possible match of the night category, I would say. But I think they really didn't need to use, that money in the bank part for that story just to continue. It could have been great without it. They could have gave, Drew like, I got screwed out of money in the bank. I want my title match now or something like that. Could have did something like that. Then CM Punk, well, kind of what he did with the briefcase, and when he Drew cashed it in, CM Punk cost him the match again. So, but then again, before that, Drew beat up CM Punk in Chicago, and he was out for like weeks or whatever. So overall, this would be funny if they both ended up getting screwed by Seth Rollins, and match would happen. But I think they really got to save the CM Punk and Drew McIntyre match for like the Bad Blood pay-per-view, which would be early October. So they might be saving for that. That is a possibility, but I think they should save for that and keep this continuing. So I don't know who will win this first fall, but then again, this would be CM Punk's kind of like second match in WWE since his return. His first match was the Royal Rumble, and ended up getting injured by that. And now he's getting his like second match since his return against Drew McIntyre. So, because it'll be something that Seth Rollins will screw both of them, but just keep that in mind. That might happen. But I'm gonna go with CM Punk to beat Drew McIntyre, but the feud will not be over. So that's what I think on that. World Heavyweight Championship match. You got Damian Priest defending against Gunter, which we know the story with that one. Gunter won King of the Ring in late May, automatic title match at SummerSlam. I don't know. It's like it's got to change the things. Like Damian Priest starting to be a fan favorite. Because most of the times he wanted to do like title matches on his own, but somehow, some way, without him saying anything, that Judgment Day was involved anyway. So needs to say, I think this one they just gonna let it be straight up 1-on-1. But even if Damian Priest loses, it's not gonna prove a thing that he couldn't do it without Judgment Day. So it's not going to prove anything. But SummerSlam could be the possible that the Judgment Day could be ended. The beginning of the end. That's what I'm saying. This was like a hot feud already. Where with Gunter, trash talking and all that. So I think most likely, if Damian Priest retains it, I won't be upset, and it'll be still cool if he does. But most likely, I think Gunter is going to be the new World Heavyweight Champion, and I think the man is going to end up holding it all the way through WrestleMania. That's just my pick. So, because it would be like that good time for Gunter to who's at WrestleMania, but if he ends up keeping it past WrestleMania, oh well, right? At least they won't have him keep having like a reign like Roman Reigns or anything like that. So, but yeah, I'll see Gunter probably beating Damian Priest at SummerSlam. Okay, now we get to the undisputed WWE Championship match. Cody Rhodes defended against Samoa Sikoa, which will be Bloodline rules. You got, Jacob Fatu and Tomotoka. I think I said it right. I'm sorry if I didn't. End up being tag champions. Happened this past SmackDown. The story for the Bloodline and all this stuff against certain people going on for a very long time, years. Ever since Cody won the Royal Rumble not this year, but last year, it's been a strong feud. But then again, Cody got sidetracked and having other feuds when he was on Raw. Then, won the Royal Rumble this year and decided, you know what, I'm going to take on Roman Reigns. With, The Rock tried to take that from him and try to, have him face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Which eventually, a match with Roman Reigns and The Rock is going to happen at next year's WrestleMania. But I guess the question will be, like, how would they do that? Somebody can make an appearance. It could be Roman Reigns, or it could be The Rock, or it could be both. Maybe Jimmy Uso will make an appearance. You never know. But they will. But after SummerSlam, whether they started like tonight or they started on Raw or SmackDown, well, mostly SmackDown. I'm sorry. That is going to be a bloodline civil war. They kind of did it last year, when the Usos went against Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns. So it's just a lot of that you can get into with the backstory of the bloodline, and plus with Cody Rhodes. So there's a lot of history. So I'm glad WWE is starting doing these long time storytelling lines without treating it with. Well, I can't say all of that because I know some of us didn't like the reign that Roman Reigns had with the titles and whatever, and rarely defend them. So I can understand that, and although there's no rules and stuff like that, and anybody can interfere, you can see like Randy Orton and Kevin Owens return to help Cody Rhodes out. You got the other cousin of Datu Fatu being there as well, since he's in Cleveland, so that's a possibility that something like that will happen. So it's just a lot of things, scenarios that can happen. But if Solo Sikoa does win this match, it'll be a new champion, and maybe Solo Sikoa can make a run for it, and maybe somebody else will beat him. That's possible. But just as I see it right now, I'm not doing this by by the heart. I'm just doing this by thinking wise. But you can't think like Vince McMahon anymore. You can think like what Triple H would do. But I'm thinking, I'm just going by what makes sense. Somehow, some way, I think Cody Rhodes will retain, and it's just going to be a crazy show of that match, and possibly be the main event. So this will be interesting. But anyways, that'll be it for me. Hopefully SummerSlam today will be very interesting. Although I don't like I understand the quality of the match that you gotta have, but not all matches gotta be like 30 minutes long or anything like that. So, but that's just me. Because I like quality and quantity. And plus, it's going to be a very long pre-show, like a 3-hour pre-show. So, I'm not watching that. Like, the pre-show they will have won't make no sense anyway. So, why have a 3-hour pre-show? Doesn't make any sense. It's like you're going to repeat yourself. It's like, unless there's like a match that they're going to throw in there, that's fine. A match or two. But, no 3-hour pre-show. I know it's supposed to be like one of the biggest PLE events of the summer, but still, no. But what can I do? Or what can we do? Maybe talk about it, and hopefully, somebody in WWE like listen to us and actually put like more quantity matches and also do quality of it as well. Wait. Quality is the amount of matches. Quantity is how the match does. Sorry about that. I'd rather have quality than quantity. But I would like to have both too, but I don't know. But anyways, that's it for me. Thank you guys for listening, and some of y'all already on YouTube were chatting with me, so I appreciate that. Because there were a lot of y'all on there, so I know I rarely do like shows like this about this time, but for the people that's gonna watch the pre-recorded one, they ain't gonna see them until tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna say like in the morning, maybe like around 10 or 11 a.m. Central Time. We'll see how that goes. But please like and thank y'all for the likes on here. So I appreciate it. So besides giving me likes, please subscribe to the channel, and thanks for our loyalty subscribers that have been watching us almost every day. I know there's been lack of videos as of late, so I'm still going to try to do more, because I do got a few ideas that I can do this month with some videos. We'll just see what happens. But anyways, thank our sponsors, Art from the Heart. Check out their page on Facebook with like interested. If you're interested in drawings and stuff like that, check them out. Toy Dimension. If you're interested in comics, figures, like they got some WWE figures too that I saw as of late. So you're interested in that, or like Star Wars figures and sets and stuff like that, because they got a lot of Star Wars stuff. And also, if you're interested in like comic book figures as well, they have that too. So check them out. 5925 West North Avenue in Milwaukee. So if you're in the area, please check them out. But anyways, like I said, check out the past videos as well. So give them a look. If you like wrestling content and Milwaukee Bus content, you will like the channel. So until the next video, thank you all for watching. Y'all have a good one. If you're watching live, have a good night. If you're watching anywhere for the pre-recorded show, have a good day, or whenever day it is you're watching. And hopefully y'all enjoy SummerSlam, and hopefully it'll be a good one. So until then, you guys have a good one. See you later.